Hey there, everybody. It's Mike DeLisio with another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Origin's first builders coming from Board and Dice Games. 1 to 4 players between 1 to 2 hours. This is a game that I have to say I've been very much anticipating. Looking forward to it. I like the look of it. I like the kind of the theme. That's always pretty interesting. Now, I do want to point out that there's, I guess there's one little punch board that's not going to be in this one. It just has some gold tokens. So if you notice it and your copy has a punch board that you don't see here, that's actually going to be corrected for us. This is a slightly early copy of this. All right, so strategy game of city building and worker management that changes every time you play. Randomized sets of main actions and bonuses create opportunities for unique strategies and powerful combinations. So it definitely has a Euro game look to it, but again, I do really like the art that I've seen so far. I like the theme. Look at all these baggies. All right, well, let's get all of this stuff out of the way to begin with. We're going to start with the rule book. Let's spend a moment or two looking at that. All right, so here's our rule book. And here we have our game components. So we've got our main board, our motherships, our tower discs, 49 dice, plastic population bases, minis for players, player discs, and 4-player boards. Then we've got a whole bunch of building tiles and zodiac tiles, a large number of cards here. And then we've got a color coding explanation for the rule book, okay? Here's our setup section where it shows you how to set the game up. Relatively involved setup, as you might expect for a game like this. It looks like there's a fair amount going on. We've got some key concepts in here: basic resources and gold, expanding your city, the military track, your workers, zodiac cards and temples, playing the game. It's played over a number of rounds until game end conditions are triggered, all right? So on your turn, you must perform one of the following actions: visit an encounter site, close a district, build a tower level, grow your population, or pass. It goes into detail about each of these different actions that you can perform on your turn. All right, all of the different actions: making an attack, moving on the military track, purchasing a building, adding buildings to your city, advancing on a temple track, building a farm, gaining a citizen die, bonus actions. Closing a district is another thing that you can do, building a tower level. So it goes into all detail about all of these different things, and then finally you can pass as well. At the end of the round, you have a kind of a procedure that you follow to set up for the next round, and then end of the game and scoring. Game ends finishes at the end of the round when one or more of a particular number of conditions have been met, and then you've got a final scoring. There is also a solo mode, which is very interesting to me, and we've got some appendix for all the different cards here. All right, so you can have more details, some iconographies, and that's the rules. All right, well, I am intrigued. Let's take a look at this board. It looks like a relatively large board, so, well, no, it's not that big. Not too big. We should be able to get a pretty good view of it here. All right, so you can see, I believe this is the military track here. We've got different tracks along the side here. Places for cards, it looks like. I'm not sure, maybe this is where the little motherships go. I'm not positive about that. And you've got a score track around the outside. There we go. I think we can see the board there. Okay, very nice. A lot of tiles. So we've got our different tiles that you can build into your city. Okay, I guess they start as farms, perhaps, or I'm not sure if that's how it works. Castles, construction sites, stone circles. Okay, the different colors, I assume, have some meaning, different types of building, I would imagine. We've got our player boards here. So for example, this looks like it's one of the player boards. Also, these pop out. I'm not going to do all that right now, but you can just kind of get a sense. Good quality cardboard from what I can tell. No complaints there. Okay. More of the player boards. And it looks like we have some resource tokens as well as some bonus tiles there. All right, so that's the cardboard. Pop that back in there. We've got a whole bunch of dice here. All right, in different colors. We've got some, I think these white dice were called speaker dice. We've got a whole bunch of wooden discs that I don't really think we need to spend a whole lot of time. I mean, nice wood discs. Here are our, looks like in player colors, we've got our little bases you can place the dice in. We've got that in blue and green and black and brown. All right, and I dropped the brown ones. Oh no. Let's look at our other plastic pieces. These are, I think they were called the motherships. Okay. You see they've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 around the outside. And these are in different colors by player. All right. Oh, actually, I don't know if those are player. Those probably are not by player because there's 5 colors and there's a 4-player game. I take that back. Maybe they're for the different colors of the tiles, perhaps. Here are some player minis, and these should be by player color because these are 4 of these. And it also is the same color of the plastic bases for the dice. All right, so it looks like brown, blue, black, and green are the player colors. I think they're the same sculpt, just in different colors. Okay. And then finally, we've got some cards here. So let's take a look at those. All right. So we've got different astrological cards here, it looks like. Got some cards that look to be perhaps scoring cards. I'm going to assume those are victory points. I'm not positive, but certainly has that look, doesn't it? Different scoring scenarios, maybe different patterns you have to have or requirements that you have to have done before you can score those points. Again, that is conjecture, but it does seem to fit the kind of the Euro game manner. And then you've got your player aid cards here. All right, I'll go ahead and pop those in a bag just so they don't flop around loose in the box. But I think that gives you a pretty good idea of what you're going to find inside the box of Origin's First Builders. Thank you for watching another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing.